Okay, guys, I've been thinking a lot lately about what is a super fight. I have been finding it harder and harder to get excited about boxing, which is extremely depressing. In the past, when it was fight week, I could not think of much else. Anything that had to do with the fight, no matter how small or insignificant, I wanted to know about it. Now the whole boxing scene has trained us to be beggars, not choosers. We are left with no options, so we are forced to watch some bullshit matchup. But what really got me thinking about this was how the media, the fans, YouTubers, whoever, is trying to say that the Porter Thurman fight is a super fight, or a fight that needs to be properly built up. I mean, what the hell? To me, this should just be a regular freaking fight. Two top 5 guys going at it. But the reality of it is that there are so many BS fights. I was even starting to think of this fight as a super fight. I mean, think of how stupid that is. I respect both Thurman and Porter a great deal. But what have they done that is so great? And how is this some type of super fight? Thurman hasn't cleaned out shit. Porter hasn't cleaned out shit. This should just be a regular competitive fight that the fans can enjoy. The fans should not need to beg for this alleged super fight. Man, has boxing fallen off. Look at all these guys that won't fight anybody. Now I can see if fighters are fighting 3 to 5 times a year and they want to mix in a bum here or there. But man, look at all of these BS fights. I was thinking how freaking excited I used to get for fights. Now everything just seems messed up. I mean, what do you guys think? Are you guys able to keep any level of enthusiasm over these BS fights? This Thurman-Porter fight really got me thinking. I mean, how are they trying to turn this into some type of highly anticipated, once-in-a-lifetime super fight? Shit, man, there are several welterweights that need to be matched up. Thurman and Porter should just be another fight to determine their place in the top 5. Hell, maybe top 10. I don't know. I really don't want to get into the whole Canelo GGG thing, but damn. Should that even be considered a super fight? It needs to properly brew and build up over the years, as they're telling us. Shit, Canelo has a WBC in ring. Gennady has a WBA, IBF, and whatever, the IBO. Now, yes, that's very significant, very important. But should setting this fight up cause this much stress on the freaking fans? To me, this should just be a middleweight championship fight. I really like Canelo, but he hasn't cleaned out shit. Hell, he hasn't even... The only one he fought at middleweight was Cotto. I mean, well, he always fights at 155. I guess that's middleweight. I don't know. But, and honestly, neither has Triple G. I mean, it hasn't necessarily been his fault. But should this really be a super fight? I mean, one that needs to brew? Or should it just be a championship middleweight fight? Yes, the fight should be on pay-per-view. Yes, people should pay. Yes, the fighter should be nicely compensated. But building it up as a super fight is bullshit. I mean, let them fight already. Man, I'm starting to wonder how boxing is even able to survive this bullshit. I mean, what? Next week we have Danny Garcia versus Robert Guerrero. But I mean, I'm excited, but how excited can you really get for that fight? And I still don't understand how they're fighting for the WBC championship. I mean, freaking Danny beat Paulie freaking Malignaggi, and Guerrero apparently beat Aaron Martinez, which was so close, I don't know who won. I mean, how is that a WBC championship fight? And then does the winner of this fight automatically get entered into a super fight for their next fight that needs time to be properly built up and sold to the public because of its extreme significance? Anyway, guys, maybe one of you guys can explain to me what a super fight is. Thanks and enjoy your weekend.